Kanye West enjoys a comfy meal out with a thriller blonde at a lavish inn-eating place in Beverly Hills following Kim Kardashian divorce. Kanye West turned into notice taking part in a comfy meal out with a thriller blonde at a lavish inn-eating place in Beverly Hills on Thursday. The rapper, 45, turned into visible talking to the thriller female and taking part in a chunk to consume together along with her on the Waldorf Astoria in Beverly Hills. Kanye, who legally modifications his call to reduce informal determine in denim denims and an inexperienced bomber jacket, whilst a baseball cap turned into visible positioned at the desk beside him. He sported a well-groomed beard for the day trip as he turned into visible having a chunk to consume and chatting to his blonde companion. The thriller female, whose identification isn't known, appeared sublime in a patterned inexperienced blouse, whilst she styled her platinum bob in a slicked again style. It is uncertain how the pals realize one another. Last year's, Kanye loved a short romance with Julia Fox for around a month following his divorce from Kim Kardashian. But closing week version Julia, 32, claimed that Kanye slightly were given to realize her in the course of their short-lived romance. Appearing as a visitor on Wednesday on Watch What Happens Live, she advised host Andy Cohen. "We have been actually collectively for like a minute. I do not assume he even is aware of my complete call or whatever," she added. "You do not assume he is aware of your complete call," Andy stated. Julia Fox. "Well, I additionally have a center call," Julia stated. Two digital lovers requested Julia if she ever crossed paths or spoke to Kim Kardashian, 42, after courting Kanye, and whilst turned into the closing time she spoke to Kanye. "I even have now no longer talked to Kanye in nearly a year, and I were with inside the equal room as Kim, however we have got by no means spoken approximately whatever," Julia stated. The pair met at a New Year's Eve 2021 celebration and broke up round a month later, in February 2022. After parting approaches with Julia, Kanye dated Chaney Jones for around 5 months earlier than splitting over the summer. Kanye additionally these days settled his divorce with Kim in November. They were given married in 2014 in a lavish Florence right after 3 years of courting. Recently reflecting on their marriage, Kim stated her marriage to Kanye turned into her first actual one after taking walks down the aisle, instances earlier than. "I feel like virtually my closing marriage turned into my first actual," she confessed to Gwyneth Paltrow at the actress's Goop podcast in December. She turned into formerly married to track manufacturer Damon Thomas from 2000 to 2003 and NFL super mega celebrity Chris Humphries in 2011, who she famously break up from after simply 72 days. While speaking to Gwyneth, the Truth TV super mega celebrity recalled how she felt in the course of her first marriages and knowing she wasn't mentally equipped to be a wife. The first one to Damon, "I simply don't realize what turned into occurring," she admitted, earlier than elaborating on what caused give up of her and Chris's marriage. The second one, "I felt like I desired to be married so badly," Kim stated. "All my pals have been at that region, and that's wherein I must were, and I didn't receive that simply wasn't wherein I turned into and found out that turned into okay." Though she considers her and Kanye's wedding ceremony her actual one, the almost 7 years marriage got here to and led to 2021. Kim filed for divorce that February after almost 7 years of marriage. The former couple proportion 4 youngsters. North, 9, Saint, 7, Chicago, 4, and Psalm, 3. It took over a year and endless of fiery Instagram rants from Kanye that aired out their custody war and behind-the-scenes drama for the pair to settle the breakup. TMZ discovered that Kim will receive $200,000 in infant help monthly. It turned into additionally agreed upon that Kim and Kanye may have joint custody and identical accesses to their children. Though the pair have come to an agreement, Kim these days confessed that co-parenting with a rapper, 45, has been in reality effing difficult. She turned into delivered to tears after making the admission in the course of an Look at the Angie Martinez Earl podcast. Kim stated she has attempted to protect her children from all the loopiness that incorporates Kanye's public outbursts, however insisted in the event that they after query her approximately it with inside the destiny she may be organized.